Hey guys, welcome to this video and it's time for the review of Huawei Honor 6X. Now let me just start by talking about the hardware first. So we have got this metallic build, and so we get metal on the back, plastic on the top and bottom, and dual camera, fingerprint sensor. We've got audio jack on the top and mic. On the bottom we get speaker grills and over USB. And at the front we get this gorgeous 5.5-inch IPS LCD display, and it's full HD. And then at the top we have our front facing camera. This is 8 megapixel camera. This device really feels good in the hand. It feels really compact in the hand, fits really well. We have got this curved edges on the right and left, so it really fits well, very well in the hand, and the metal really gives it that premium feel. So to feel that way about a device that isn't breaking your bank is a feat in itself, and I would really like to give thumbs up to Huawei for building a device so great at such a price level. So it's a very good device. Build wise, you're not gonna find any complaints in this device, and build quality is just brilliant. You will not find any leaks or any problems or any creaks here in the build quality. No problems at all. The buttons, the volume button and the power button on the side, they feel really clicky and very high quality. So this device really exudes premium feel all over. We have got Kirin 655 processor inside running the things, and with that we have got 32 GB of internal storage, 3 GB of RAM. So it's a quite capable device. We have got dual SIM abilities here. So SIM ejector tray actually holds a slot for 2 SIM cards or a SIM card and an SD card, so you cannot use all three all at the same time. So that's a bummer, I guess. But the internal storage is 32 gigs, and I guess that's more than enough for a lot of people, so there is not much to complain here. And then Huawei has also included USB OTG in this device, which was lacking in Huawei P9 Lite and other low-end devices from Huawei. But I'm really glad that Huawei has included that option here as well. So Huawei has really made this device a full featured package for people who are looking to buy great device at cheap prices. Now talking about the software is great on this device. Now it's running Emotion UI 4.1 on top of Marshmallow 6.0. I know that's a bummer, that's a disappointment, but still it's in line for Nougat update somewhere in the second quarter of 2017. So we're gonna wait for that as well. But anyways, the device performance is really fluid, really fast. Multitasking is great because we get 3 GB of RAM, out of which 1.6, 1.7 or 2 GB is always available. So you can download a lot of apps, and with 32 gigs of internal storage, it gives you that breathing space as well. But the performance is really great. You can fly through this device. The gaming performance is great. I'll link up the gaming reviews that I've made. Whatever you can throw at it, GTA San Andreas, Assassin's Creed, Amazing Spider-Man 2, games like that, heavy games with high graphics, it can take on. And since the battery is great, you can play all day long, no problems at all. So people who like to download a lot of apps and use them simultaneously and play a lot of games are going to be really happy with this device. It has got a lot of software tricks up its sleeve, so you can take a look at them in this notification shortcuts. We have got a screenshot here, we have got screen recording built in here, we have got save here, we have got app locker built inside it, and we have got fingerprint gestures here. So you can really do a lot with this fingerprint. You can take photos, drag notifications up and down, you can browse photos, and then you can unlock apps and stuff like that. So a lot of options. And then talking about the fingerprint, you can register up to 5 fingerprints here. I've made a fingerprint review, you can watch that, I'll link it up. Now the big feature of this device is actually this dual camera on the back, and Huawei has actually made a big deal out of it, and this selfie camera on the front. So it's a wide angle selfie camera, but the real star here is this dual camera, and I've tested it extensively. I've made the camera review, and I have really used it and take a lot of photos to induce that bokeh effect and depth of field effect, and it really works. And to actually do that, you need to go into the camera app, and then you need to tap on this icon on the top. Once it's blue, here it's blue, it means that both the cameras are now working to capture the field of depth and produce that bokeh effect. And if you focus, you get this toggle bar on the side, and you can really go all the way up and down to induce the bokeh effect and depth of field and blur around the focus point. I've made a complete video, I'll link it up, you can watch it. But the photos comes out really great. They're bright, dynamic range is good, saturation is good, and photos especially in bright day sunlight are brilliant. Not bad in indoors at night as well. But if there is dim light and at night time, photos do lose their quality, and really there's a lot of noise in the photos, not good at all. but still it's a very good camera, very capable camera at this price point. You need to remember that this device comes at $280. So at this price point, camera is amazing. Front camera is great as well, and it can take very good photos, very good selfies. So selfie lovers are gonna love this camera for Snapchat, Instagram and stuff like that. Now I've got some sample shots here, I've got some video shots here as well, so just go ahead and take a look at them and decide for yourself. Now the story doesn't end here on this dual camera and its field of depth effect, really, because if you slide from the left you get these modes. So we have pro photo mode, we've got beauty mode, video, pro video and beauty videos, and then we've got night shot here. It takes 15 seconds to capture a photo. Better use it with the tripod because otherwise it's all gonna be blur. We've got HDR here, panorama mode, time lapse, light painting, good food, slow-mo. Watermark mode here is as well, audio note, so you can capture your voice with the photo, and then we have document scan. Now talking about the display, it's full HD IPS LCD display and it's a 5.5-inch display. Pixel density is over 400, so that's great. It's sharp, it's crispy, no problems with that. Color reproduction is very good, but I still think that the outdoor visibility lacks sometimes, because if there is direct sunlight going onto the display, it really struggles to keep up with the brightness and really struggles at that time. But otherwise it's a very good display. In YouTube you can play 1080p at 60 fps, so it works there as well. No 4K here, but that's that's the point. It's a low mid-range device. 4K is not going to be there at all. Now this device comes with a 3340 mAh battery. It's a huge battery and it can power this device throughout the day and even in the second day, so no problems with that. 6 hours of screen on time, and even more than that if your use is moderate. Standby time is brilliant here, so it can last you more than a day easily, and you really have to work hard and really have to use it a lot to kill it in a single day. Now if I have to conclude about this device and really have to find out one disappointing feature of this device, it's really difficult for me because there really is no disappointing feature, especially at this price point. I can say that the camera has some shutter lag, but that's about it. I don't really find anything else about this device that's disappointing. And if I really look deeper and try to find out one more disappointing thing about this device, that would be that it only allows you to use 2 SIM cards or a SIM card and an SD card, so you cannot use all 3 of them all at the same time. So if you're someone who uses 2 SIM cards and an SD card and 32 gigs is not enough for you, then you have to keep this in mind before making a decision to buy this device. Huawei's really set a standard here in this price range and it's tough to beat, so go ahead, get this device. So that was the review of Huawei Honor 6X, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. You can ask me any questions about it in the comments, or you can catch me up on Twitter and Instagram. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.